So I am joined this afternoon by 5 times world champion Vishy Anand. Finally, the Olympiad is in your home country, in your hometown. You must be pleased that this has finally been achieved.
Oh yes, I was obviously very pleased when we won the bid, given all the unexpected circumstances, how quickly they moved. Then everybody was preparing it for a long time. But it's always a bit of a shock when the event you've been thinking about for very long finally starts. And so that was very exciting with a wonderful opening ceremony. And I must say I'm very proud of the organization, both the Tamil Nadu government and of course the central government plus the All India Chess Federation deserve a lot of credit for putting the show because the feedback has been very positive.
After only 4 months to organize all of this, all I'm hearing are positive things about the venue, about the hotels. This is really a feat for Indian chess to be able to do this in so little time.
Exactly. Most participants found the experience quite smooth, the landing, getting at the hotel. They find that the volunteers are very, very nice and enthusiastic, and there are a lot of them. Yes, I think it shows that India has the capacity to organize very big events.
So let's go on to the event. I know you're a mentor for the B team, and most of you've been playing for the Indian team for many, many years. Don't you feel at some point the urge, the will to get on the board and play with the rest of your players? Do you still get that urge at this point?
You always get that urge. Whenever you skip a tournament, you go there, even as a commentator, you suddenly think, well, I could be playing this myself. But no, I'm comfortable with my decision. I'm very happy with the way all our teams are playing. All 6 of them are doing well. And our women's team is leading at this point. All our men's teams are on the same score. 2 of them are even playing today. India 1 and 3. Very dramatic stuff.
Of course, it's very early to be able to decide, but tell me about Gukesh. He started off with 6 points after 6, and for many years he's been considered one of the most important prodigies. He's already crossed the 2700 barrier. What do you think of his future as a chess player, Vishy?
I'm struggling to recall when it was earlier this year that he entered the top 100 because he's now 26th. It's been meteoric. He's obviously so determined, even more than I had realized. More determined, more focused than I'd realized. I'm very happy for him, but I must say there are quite a few standard performances in the Indian teams as well. So sometimes you have to try and shift your attention a bit and make sure you're catching everyone. But yes, I'm very, very proud. I've been working with him for now 1.5 years in my academy, and he's doing a fantastic job. Okay,
what about the A team? They're playing against the C team today, so that must be a huge challenge for both of the teams. I'm not going to ask you who you think might win, but what do you think of the 2 teams playing such in high places at this stage of the tournament?
It has happened with host countries that have multiple teams, that the teams actually face each other. But yes, today is the day it finally dawned. It could have happened earlier, but it happens today. The thing is, all of them are very close friends. They know each other very well. So I don't even think the 3 teams sees itself as, they've all been teammates here or there. I think it'll be a bit complicated for them to put all that aside and just play a normal game. But in the end, they're professionals. They'll get the job done.
My final question, the Armenian team. A very close-knit team with very strong players, but without Levon Aronian and some other top players. Are you surprised to see them in the first boards at this stage of the tournament?
A little bit, yes. The legend about Armenia was always that they had only one Levon, but their team spirit and their camaraderie got them through everything. And now you remove Levon and they still seem to be, they're still leading with a perfect score. It's very, very impressive. Obviously, it's a well-oiled team, people who know each other well and thing, but still it's very impressive. The US was more or less the rating favorite, odds-on favorite at the beginning of the tournament. They still have every chance to win, so their match will be very exciting today.
Thanks a lot, and thank you for your time.